so far is Trails in the Sky and Trails in the Sky Chapter 2, and then Trails in the Sky the third is where I left off. There's like 19 games in the series now at this point or something. They're good though. They're like super, super good. They're like Final Fantasy quality, but what I love about them as opposed to Final Fantasy is they all take place over the course of like 4 or 5 years. So you get to see all the interactions and decisions you've made in every game continue forward into the next game, which is really cool to see. But yeah, I'd love to do playthroughs of those too. But we shall see. Oh. I was like, why am I taking so much damage? Nobody's shooting me or hitting me. It's because these pricks. Just or die. You don't need to pull a pistol out. Chuck Berry, like, get out of here. Okay. I don't know why I said Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry's the singer. Yeah. Hey, rocket launcher. Nice. More rockets.
Show yourself.
But yeah, for Doom 3, we'll probably, I think I mentioned it, but we'll probably run mod for it too. There is an HD texture mod for Doom 3 that just vastly upscales the graphics in it and makes it look phenomenal. And we'll probably run that for my playthrough of it too. I played through Doom 3 a lot. And Doom 3, like, I mentioned that, like, the lights in this game, back in the day, the lighting areas were really scary when I was a kid. But, like, Doom 3 is a whole other fucking animal. That shit was terrifying. It was like going into a fucking haunted house by yourself. You had, like, monsters jumping at you from, like, the floors, the ceilings, and the walls with, like, technology that had, like, never existed until that point. And I know I need to, I'm probably going to do a Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I played it when I was a kid, long time ago. Like, dinosaurs ago. But I've never played the second. I've only played the first, and it was only a little bit. And I know there's some badass HD mods and stuff for that I'll probably run too, just to improve the experience. But plan on doing that. Another one I need to do is Republic Commando. Back in the day with DVDs, sometimes they would actually put game demos on DVDs. It's weird to think about, but they would. And I remember the Star Wars The Clone Wars, the 2D one back in the day. It was flat and kind of like I'd say kind of like an anime-esque style, but back in the day, Season 1 disc, I had it, and I remember that if you put it into an Xbox, it would let you play a single level from Star Wars Republic Commando. And I remember doing that as a kid, because my cousins had an Xbox, I didn't. Out of all the consoles we had, my dad was a bit of a gamer for a while. We had, we had, let me think. We had an Atari, a Sega, a PS1, PS1, PS2, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Xbox 360, and then Wii, and then I got my PS4 when they came out, and that was a phenomenal console for its time. Sucks to see Sony basically shoot themselves in the face and go, yeah, we don't like money anymore, and we're a terrible company. But, yeah. And after my PS4, Another fun fact for PS4, what I stopped playing my PS4 and gave up on Sony because they were having a sale, and I had enough money at the time. I bought all the Atelier games that you could buy. So they're like they're anime, basically like anime cutesy RPGs, and unfortunately, I paid like $480 for them, for like all the ones I could get on PlayStation, and they had the balls to double charge me twice. So they charged me twice for the games. So $800 I lost in an instant. I was like, oh my god, you guys just took my entire paycheck. What the fuck? So I contacted them and told them, I said, hey, you guys double charged me. I need this reversed. And they're, oh yeah, we see that we double charged you. That's fine. We'll get it taken care of and stuff. And then when they did, they only refunded me once. Or no, they didn't. No, they didn't refund me. That's right. They didn't refund me. They said, we'll refund you, and they didn't. So I back-charged it with my bank because I was like, you know, you guys aren't giving me a refund because one guy, one customer service rep was like, yeah, we'll give you a refund. And then when I called in again, the next rep was like, no, we can't do that. The refunds, everything's pretty much final. And I back-charged it with my bank. And then I remember that, oh, what did they do? I back-charged it with my bank. And then paid back the $480 for the games because I was like, I'll just get the money back and then, you know, buy them again, and, you know, no harm, no foul. And in the process of me doing that, Sony not only banned my account, they also stole my $480, and they revoked all of my access to the Atelier games that I bought. I didn't have access to any of them, and I contacted them again, and they were like, oh, boo, 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 boo. Same bullshit and lingo and stuff, and I basically just lost access to that PSN account and $400, and I was like, well, I'm out $400 and an entire PlayStation library. Like, I didn't really buy many digital games at the time. I do now, because, like, obviously PC, but back in the day, absolutely not. And I was just like, wow, that's shitty, and you guys are a scummy bullshit company. So after that, I just basically said I'll never buy another Sony product again. And I didn't keep true to that. I did buy a PS5 for Ghost of Yotei because one of my best friends really liked Ghost of Tsushima, and he's like, I just want to play Ghost of Yotei because I like Ghost of Tsushima. I want to see how bad it is comparatively, blah blah blah. So I actually got a Ghost of Tsushima, or Ghost of Yotei PS5, and that got sold off like 4 months after getting it because he was like, this game's dog shit. Like, the game is dog shit. And he was like, you want to keep the PS4? And I was like, fuck no. I was like, I don't want it. Or the PS5, and I was like, fuck no, I don't want it. I was like, I ain't got nothing to play. It's like, Ghost of Tsushima's on PC, and it's moddable, and I can run it with all kinds of reshades and other cool shit. So I was like, no, I'm good. Ghost of Yotei sucks. And I ended up selling it for, God, what was it? I ended up selling it for like $600-700 because when I sold it, it was when the AI bullshit started for, you know, RAM and stuff, so they already jacked up in price. It's totally worth it, but I just didn't really have a reason to own a PS5. I was like, I just really don't have a reason to. Oh, look at that. America, America. I won't escape because I'm about to push the button and leave. So, good luck with that. All right. We have made it to the final level of the first episode. I'm so tempted to kill myself just so I could watch that again. That was absolutely beautiful. All right. Oh. Oh. Pinkies. Still think it's funny canonically in Doom lore. I mean, I can talk about this, but it's funny. But the pinkies are just cattle that are, well, they're branched and eaten by other demons. They're like the lowest of the low. Now we got the Bruiser Brothers to deal with. I'll actually put this back in Gatling mode and show you guys what it does in Gatling mode. Now I've just become a Vulcan cannon. I am become Death Destroyer of Ears. Oh, there that goes. Oh, I gotta reload. Oh, and the quarterback is toast. Oh, I got them both. Let's go. And I don't remember, but I swear these walls are supposed to open. These walls are supposed to open and reveal a pentagram. I wonder if it could be glitched because of the mod pack or something. Huh. Well, let's try going down. I miss a foot trigger? Or a pressure plate? That's weird. I don't know why that's doing that. Oh well. Since we're at the end of the first episode anyways, we're just gonna do a little something that nobody saw. Nobody saw anything. There we go. So this is a teleporting pad that's just gonna take us to Deimos, the Shores of Hell. Oh, which is the next episode, so we'll end it here after I go through here. It takes you into a pit where you're supposed to die, and then gives you not really a cutscene, but text dialogue, which is something it was pretty common back in the day. But here we go. I'm going down without a fight. Going down without a fight! Burn, you motherfuckers! Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like the lost Deimos base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, please play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno. And then the last one, I think, if I remember correctly, is Thy Flesh Consumed. But we'll end it off here. I'll cut this up as episode 1 and do them in probably 20-minute increments. And yeah, thanks for watching.